Hi guys! I just posted my first video. I don't think it's gonna do very well, but I had fun making it. Anyways, right now I don't think I want to react to anything. I kind of just want to sit here and talk to you guys about my opinions on Kingdom. The Mnet show, not the zombie drama or the new boy group. But I could talk about either of those in the future if you want me to, but right now I want to just give my thoughts on that. It feels kind of awkward just sitting here with me talking, especially since you can probably hear my computer still. Sorry, I keep mentioning it. So I'm going to go to YouTube and find some piano covers for some K-pop songs, because I don't want to get copyright struck already, but yeah. So since I'm doing this on OBS, there's going to be very minimal editing to this, so you just get to hear me ramble and possibly awkward silence, but that will bring us closer together in the end, hopefully. I don't really know, but yeah, let's go to K-pop piano covers. Yeah, this is 1 hour.
Writing's not that
Oh,
easy.
great.
Grammarly. This sentence is grammatically
If I knew how to
correct.
get this away, I would, so you didn't have to look at me like
It undermines the
17
writer's
times.
message, and the word choice is bland.
I might just watch the
Grammarly's
piano
cutting-edge technology
title so it's
helps you
easier for
craft
you, because I don't want to make my face big. Nobody wants to look at that. But anyways, oh, I know what I can do. We'll have this in the background, and we'll go to Kingdom. Oh, Legendary War. Let's just go to Wikipedia. So, I feel awkward. I'm gonna open this. You guys, we're gonna remove it. And I'll stay small, and that can be there. But anyways, so, Road to Kingdom was a show. I'm sure we all knew it was a show. And I watched it very late, because I found out about it very late, but one of my old groups, Pentagon, was on it. So I watched it with some reactors that I follow, like PD, Former Therapy, and what else did I watch to it? I think I watched Desi March and Anthony too as well. If anybody else has reactions that are good, let me know, because I love watching reaction videos, and that's why I wanted to start this channel. But I thought it was really wholesome, and I don't really get the bad vibes, like pitting the groups against each other. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. That's still so loud. Oh, I think it's just loud for me. Let's find if it's loud for me. But apparently on Twitter, but it's Twitter, so of course there was a bunch of drama over it. Like, it pitted my groups against each other, and then, like, arguments over who should have won, or fan wars, or whatever, whatnot. But I feel like it was less than what there's going to be for Kingdom, because Road to Kingdom was kind of less popular groups. The Boys is pretty popular, in my opinion, but we'll say less popular groups. So it was probably a little more cordial. But in Kingdom, we have some big groups, and there's already been some craziness from the fandoms acting up, and it's wild. Like, I don't go on my main Twitter account often, and these are the two other accounts I have besides my account for this account, right there. I think I spelled it right this time, so yay. But I don't go on my main one often because K-pop stands on Twitter. No offense to you if you are one, I'm sure you're great, but they get on my nerves, especially particular fandoms, which I won't go into. And it's probably not the main fandom you're thinking of. I have another one that annoys me to death. But Stays and ATEEZ were fighting over the clips that came out, the like introductory stages, which I watched. My top three were The Boys, Stray Kids, and ATEEZ. ATEEZ is probably my favorite group on the show, so I'm rooting for them secretly, but in my mind, I will judge each episode fairly. I might even make a Patreon account to react to Kingdom, not Road to Kingdom, if anybody wants to watch that. But people are already making like a very big deal over here. I'll make myself bigger. I don't want to look at myself, but here's how weird. I guess I have to suffer for you guys. I'll put that there. That's TXT right underneath it, if anybody's wondering. But yeah. So, I'm actually really excited for it. I love watching performances, and I love seeing interactions between different groups. So I think this is going to be really cool. We're going to see what these groups can do when they're given the means to do it and don't have to follow a particular concept, like an album concept or whatever. This is really what they want to do. So it's really interesting to see the thought process that they come up with and see what each group's strengths are. Because with Road to Kingdom, you saw the creativity and the boys come out. You can tell they're a very creative-minded group. So I think Kingdom should be really interesting. I think the boys are definitely going to be front runner for the show. Just judging off Road to Kingdom. I mean, we haven't seen the other groups yet, so maybe they'll get a run for their money, but I feel like they're one of the most creative groups out there and even on the show. I think Stray Kids definitely brought in the energy. Stray Kids had really awesome elements in their performance, and I don't think I even liked Miro as a song, but I enjoyed it when they performed it on the introductory stage. ATEEZ, love. I thought their performance was great. SF9's, I don't really enjoy it, but it was introductory, but I will say they had very interesting use of the cameras. They seemed to work a lot with like the different like camera angles and like moving the camera as a transition. So that was really cool. Who else was there? Icon, I didn't like it as first, their performance that much. But the more I thought about it, I think I actually liked it a little bit more than I thought I did. I just don't think I liked the mix of rhythm ta, you know. Was that the song they chose? I don't know. I really like Icon's music, and Rhythm Ta is one of my favorite songs by them, but I didn't like the remix on there. I hope the music isn't too loud for you guys. I think I turned it down really low for you guys, so you guys probably can't even hear it. I'll turn it up a little bit more for you guys, but it's kind of loud for me. And then BCOB, their performance is the most different. And I think that's either going to aid them in the end or hurt them. Because I feel like on these shows, people are always looking for very intense boy group songs. Like, very heavy stuff, you know? Whereas, I don't think that's what they're going for. Unless they just wanted to showcase their vocals off the bat, which they have amazing vocals. I'm Basic and Missing You is probably the only song I know by them, but it's one of my favorite K-pop songs. So, there's that. Yeah, I think people are very dramatic about Kingdom. They were like, we never want our faves to go on it, it's awful, blah blah blah. And I get people don't like Mnet, which is fine. You don't have to like any company or thing, but I just look at it in a more like positive light, I guess. I'm like, maybe not positive, but optimistic maybe. I'm like, I get to see some of my favorite artists perform, and some artists I don't know as well, which is always fun, and see what they want to do, and whatever. I mean, and the groups are always super nice to each other on these type of shows, and I'm sure they're going to be super nice to each other on this show. So I don't understand why the fans want to attack each other. You know? Yeah. Some problems I did have with The Road to Kingdom were Of course, I don't like eliminations. I don't think the show needed eliminations. Just like the one Chinese show that June and Minghao and Samuel and Yanin were on, I don't think that show needed eliminations either. I don't think a competition show has to have eliminations. This isn't like a show that's forming a group in the end or debuting an idol. This is just a show to showcase your talents. And I like the, kind of like the voting, not voting, but like the scoring aspect, like yours was the best or whatever. But, and having a winner in the end, that's fine. But the fandom's voting always seems very popularity contesty. It doesn't seem like an accurate judgment of who did the best. Because I don't think fans are out there voting for who they thought did the best, but who they liked the best. If I did it, I would vote who I liked the best, just because I think popularity stuff's stupid. There's some groups I don't stand on there. I don't really stand BBOB, and I don't really stand Stray Kids. But if I thought they did the best, I would vote for them the best. I think Stray Kids might have had the best performance, maybe. I'm still kind of torn, because sometimes I'm like, nah, the boys did. Nah, but no Stray Kids. But ATs. So I get why it's 3 people, and I guess that makes it a little more fair, but I don't know. I'm just not really into the whole popularity contest. I really liked in Mnet Kingdom where they just had the participants vote. I think that would be just through the whole show, just do that and no eliminations. Perfect. Someone home? I'm hearing things. But yeah, I guess that's it for this video. If you want to hear me ramble about my thoughts to other things, let me know. I plan on eventually doing reviews of K-dramas on here, and I might open up a Patreon to do reactions to the episodes and stuff eventually, if people want to see that. But yeah, this video is already 12 minutes. I learned today from one of my Korean class projects, and this YouTube video and the other YouTube video I did, that time passes very quick when you're talking in front of a camera. I had to do a project where I critiqued the cultural aspect of Korean culture from a drama or documentary or whatever. I picked a drama called Solomon's Perjury, and it had to be between 2 and 3 minutes. And I wanted to touch on a lot more things than I could, because 2 minutes went by so fast, and I had certain things I did have to talk about for my grade. So I could only really touch on those things and then get it done, which is fine. It's school, so whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at this because we're at 13 minutes already, which is insane. So sorry for how much the view on screen changed throughout this. This is more laid back, and I'll probably do more of these in the future because this was really easy to do. That's my Twitter. I will link this K-pop piano in the description if anybody wants to go watch that. I hope it doesn't copyright me. I don't know if this is a copyrighted thing or if this is just someone posted it. But yes. And what else do I want to say? Oh yeah, like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to. Dislike it if you disagree with everything I said and you think fan wars are cool. Leave in the comments your opinions on Kingdom. I know everybody has different opinions, and if you don't like the idea or if you don't like it, that's fine. Your reasons you don't like it are probably valid. I just don't care that much in the end. I think the groups go on it and they perform, and at the end it doesn't change that much if they win or lose. So whatever. If you want to request any reactions, K-dramas, topics you want me to talk about, I want to do astrology stuff here too, talk about different people's astrology. I think I'm going to start with you in June. Oh god, I'm rambling. Anyways, that's it. See you later. Bye!